Have you ever wondered why men secretly crave to connect in ways that feel almost unspoken? Ways that go beyond words, beyond touch, to a place that feels private, intimate, and deeply emotional. Today, we're going to uncover the truth about desire, connection, and intimacy after 50, and why it's more powerful than you ever imagined. Welcome to Love Psychology. Today, we're diving into the hidden truths about intimacy, desire, and connection after 50. Why certain acts of closeness matter more than you think, and how they can transform your relationships and your sense of self. We want to share something important with you. We read all your comments and do our best to answer your questions, especially when it comes to health and intimacy. If something is on your mind, don't hesitate to ask. We're here to help. Now, let's talk about today's topic. Have you ever really thought about why so many men have a quiet, deep desire for one very particular act of intimacy? The act of kissing you in your most private, vulnerable spots. For some women, just hearing that can feel surprising, even uncomfortable. But for countless men, it isn't just a fleeting curiosity. It's a deep, instinctual drive, rooted in biology, emotion, and connection. Here's something most women over 50 rarely hear. Understanding this desire can completely change the way you experience intimacy, your body, and even your relationships. Over the years, I've met thousands of women carrying quiet doubts, feelings of shame, and unanswered questions about their sexual lives. My goal is simple: to give clarity, compassion, and guidance so you can embrace your sexuality without fear or judgment. Here's the paradox. Many women assume that when a man desires this act, it's only about his own pleasure. But research, clinical observation, and real-life experience show something deeper. Men often do this not just for themselves, but to awaken their partner, to connect in a way words cannot reach, to honor her body and remind her she is cherished. This becomes especially important after 50, when self-consciousness, aging, and cultural pressures can make women doubt their desirability. What's fascinating is that this desire is often about devotion rather than lust. Men choose this act as a form of giving, not taking. When he focuses on you with care and attention, it's a message that says, "I see you. I appreciate you. Your pleasure matters to me." His attention is fully on you, and the emotional connection he feels is profound. A connection that goes beyond physical pleasure. Biologically, this makes sense. The area is rich with nerve endings, highly sensitive, and incredibly responsive to touch. When a man engages here, he isn't just seeking stimulation for himself. He's awakening your senses, your body, and your nervous system in a deeply connective way. Emotionally, it's intimate, tender, and deeply masculine all at once. Misunderstanding this can create tension or shame. I remember a woman in her late 60s asking, almost embarrassed, "Why does this still matter to him? We're almost the same age." I told her it's never about selfish desire. It's about affirmation, connection, and expressing love through an act that is deeply personal. Men are drawn to this because it allows them to give in a way that is both primal and tender, showing that your body and your pleasure still matter, even after decades together. This is the first transformation for women over 50. Seeing his desire as care, not critique. Devotion, not judgment. The emotional bond that forms here is often stronger than many women realize. His focus and presence make you feel fully seen, accepted, and honored. When he notices your responses, your breathing, your softening body, your relaxation, he feels a deep emotional connection words can't convey. This bond can breathe new life into relationships, especially later in life when couples may think passion has faded. For women, the biggest barrier is often internal: self-consciousness, changes in the body, and cultural messages that suggest sexual pleasure is for the young. Menopause, shifting hormones, and natural aging can change sensitivity, moisture, and even scent. These changes are normal, but fear of them can stop women from allowing themselves to receive pleasure, even from a partner who truly loves them. The key is confidence, not perfection. Trust that you are still desirable, that your body is still capable of giving and receiving pleasure, and everything begins to shift. When you truly believe you deserve intimacy, everything changes. Desire shifts, rejection fades, and connection takes its place. Distance turns into closeness. Allowing yourself to be intimate becomes more than physical pleasure. It becomes a reaffirmation of your worth, your identity, and the love in your relationship. And the benefits go beyond emotions. There are real physical advantages when women embrace this kind of intimacy. Blood flow increases, which helps tissue health, naturally combats dryness, and heightens sensitivity. Oxytocin and endorphins are released, lowering stress, improving sleep, and even supporting heart health. Pleasure isn't just enjoyable, it's medicine for your body, mind, and spirit. Women who open themselves to oral intimacy often feel more energized, more connected to their own bodies, and more alive in their relationships, while their partners feel revitalized by the ability to give and nurture pleasure. Breaking free from cultural shame is key. Many women over 50 grew up in times and places where female pleasure was silenced. Words like clitoris, vulva, or oral sex were rarely spoken. These silences create internalized shame and discomfort. The first step toward transformation is reframing. Intimacy is natural, pleasure is a gift, and your body is meant to be honored, not hidden. Self-care and preparation aren't about perfection. They're about creating a safe, inviting space for connection. A shower, gentle cleansing, grooming, if you like, and a calm, private environment can turn anxiety into comfort. Small touches, a candle, soft lighting, or subtle fragrance signal that this moment is special. When your mind feels safe, your body can respond fully. Intimacy becomes a shared journey, rather than a rushed or transactional act. The real secret isn't technique, it's presence and intention. True pleasure comes when both partners are fully attentive and mindful. Slow, intentional movements, paying attention to breath, and responding to subtle cues transforms intimacy. Pleasure stops being a goal. It becomes a celebration of connection, respect, and desire expressed in a way that feels alive. Intimacy after 50 is a choice. Desire doesn't fade automatically with age. It depends on openness, curiosity, and willingness to connect. Couples who thrive later in life consciously prioritize intimacy, embrace vulnerability, and see pleasure as a gift to themselves and their partner. Each day is an opportunity to rediscover joy, closeness, and emotional fulfillment. The best years of passion aren't behind you, they're ahead, waiting to be embraced with joy, confidence, and curiosity. Every woman has the right to claim this intimacy, to feel pleasure without shame, and to enjoy the emotional, physical, and relational benefits it brings. Step forward with courage. Honor your body. Embrace your desire. Let connection flourish. Age isn't a limit. It's an invitation to experience the deepest, most fulfilling intimacy of your life. So remember, intimacy isn't something that fades with age. It evolves, grows deeper, and becomes even more meaningful when approached with care, presence, and confidence. Embracing your desire, honoring your body, and allowing connection to flourish isn't just about pleasure. It's about love, trust, and closeness that strengthens your relationship and your sense of self. The choice is yours. Step forward, embrace your intimacy, and discover the joy, connection, and fulfillment that's waiting for you at any stage of life. If you enjoyed this video and want more insights on love and intimacy, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon so you never miss an update from Love Psychology. And if this video resonated with you, type desire in the comments. I'd love to hear from you.